What about this one, Damien? Beautiful. I turned it off for a bit. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the MJ Morgan Oval on auspicious day at Colbo. We're celebrating the many tooth reunions ending in 9. Also got Sponsors Day, and we're playing the old foes from over the hill, the Pheasants. The game's been going for about 5 minutes, I think, so it took me a while to set up today. Mounts are kicked a couple of points, and Colbo's just kicked a goal, thanks to Matty Reardon. So they're on 7 points, 1 goal, 1, and Mounts are 2 points. Pretty bloody cold day today. As I said, we've got celebrating many reunions that happened in years ending in a 9. So we've got the 99 senior flag and the 99 seconds flag. Hopefully we'll get a couple of those boys up here before they get too out of control, especially the captain Freddie. We've got the 2009 A graders. I think there's a 79 flag, there's a 99 C grade reunion. Most of the C grade girls are here. I think they've got a full complement, so yes, it's going to be a entertaining afternoon. And we've even got a couple of members of the 1949 reunion here, being chiefly Mac Hill and Finn Ratchet, who come to most of the games anyway. But big welcome to those boys. Righto, so few inclusions back into the side today. Todd Clark, who's just got the ball now, back after about 6 or 7 weeks out with a broken arm, and he's absolutely nailed the kick to Matty Reardon. There's a pretty fierce wind blowing across the ground mostly from the west, so it's not going to really favour either side. We've had a bit of rain here over the week, a couple of 10 or 12 mil, so the ground's a bit sluggish, and it'll be slippery most of the day. Anyway, Matty Reardon coming in for his second goal, which he duly salutes.
I know, I thought I was going to have to kick.
So, Colbo, 2-1-13, 2 points amounts. It's a good start. Todd Clark back into the side. Who else have we got back in? Hamilton Rebels. Stephen Tui gets the crumbs. On to Benny Southam. Goes long. Looks like it's heading for home. Nice bit of work there. Ben Southam being a bloody terrific recruit out of Peninsula. Good work from Hugh. Did you watch the footy last night, Charlie?
I watched it last night.
Yeah. Pretty cold. Waiting for the ball to return. See, he's been kicked over into the old gun club. Umpire's got the long sleeve jersey on today, the boundary. Good decision. All right, ball up now. Hadley gets a tap out, favours Sammy Vale. Keeps it out in front of him. Billy Mahoney. Oh, that looks like Huey McMurtry. Looks like he's hurt himself. No. Landed awkwardly. Might have hurt his hip. Benny Southern gets his kick chopped off. Is this Zeb Murrell? He's in the play a bit. Oh, well chopped off there by Carmody. He's back into the side after last week. Todd Clark drops. Oh, no, just gets a kick away. It's all Mount's having a shot now. Luke Marchese. It's a wide. 139 to Colbo 4-125. A few showers about now. They're going to hit us or not, I hope not. And thanks to Damien today, we've got some popcorn. I'm looking forward to that, and some more assorted treats from his local supermarket. What do we got here? Out in the full. No, ball in. Out of bounds. Mounts have steadied the sort of the quick run on that Colbo had late in this quarter. The clock says 5 minutes gone, but it's a bit more than that.
Gone to rack and ruin. No wob.
Ah.
You can't keep it.
Who's doing it?
Storming.
Oh. He'll be flustered.
Might get to the quarter.
Yeah. Dear old Rob Ryan, he's at a funeral today. Not his own. That'll be coming up shortly. Here with Colbo, treading things fine around the back line. Dutchy goes back to the other back pocket. Finds Chris Horsley. Chris Ganane finds Sam Vale. Nice mark there on the back flank. Goes back to centre half back. Lockie Ezard looking for Nick Knight down on the other back flank. Had about 6 kicks there and haven't really gained anything. Got a few players leading for him. Todd Bryant. He's going to have to go short again. Finds Ezard. Ezard hard on the boundary. Sam Bowers in the front spot. Hugh Hamilton, nice shovel out there. But Mounts get the kick away. Sam Vale's going to be the benefactor there. Boots it forward. No. Towards Hugh Hamilton. There's 3 or 4 Mounts blokes there. Going to make it hard. Oh, chopped off, finds Will Morrow. Hands back to Ezard. He's under pressure. Ooh. Could have been in the back.
Talk to him. Talk to Hags. Talk to Hags. Talk to him. Let's go. Will Morrow, you're on
here. Benny Southern. Quick kick in, finds Huey Hamilton. Plays on quickly to... Oh no, selflessly from Todd Bryant finds Stephen Toohey right in the goal square. Colbo's 5th goal. 5-1-31 to Mount's 1-2. It should be 1-3-9. Ball up in the middle. Hadley gets the knockdown, not really effective. Scrappy. Mounts through Murrell. No, couldn't go anywhere. Sam Vale's down at the back. Can't get away. Throw up. Seconds had a good win today. Anyone listening? Mounts were a spot above them on the ladder in second, but Colbo ended up about 3 or 4 goal winners, I think. Here's Ezard running forward. Spots up Nat Nixon, right on the 50. Wheels around. He's got Hugh Hamilton. He's got Rito. Goes to the ladder. Reardon still about 45 out. Goes for Benny Southam at the back. No, Mount's able to get away, but they rush it through. And play on quickly through Cam Moore. But Matty Reardon's able to chop off the kick from the back pocket. That's 60 out. But Cam Moore's able to butter up in front of Hugh Hamilton playing in the forward pocket today. Thinks about playing on. He probably had. Goes a long kick around the boundary now, near the scoreboard. I don't know the exact score in the thirds either, but they were at 3. They ended up losing by 5 or 6 goals with a fairly good effort. Young Reece Bolton, son of Christopher Bolton, he's here today along with his wife Hayley. They were at the. He played very well. Sam Ryan kicked 3 goals. I don't think Charlie Ryan did anything much today. I think it was pretty quiet. He's sitting not very far away. Todd Bryant shovels on out to Sam Vale, goes out the back. Cooper Hamilton there in the white boots. Spots up Jeremy Hancock. Hancock goes forward. Big Hadley provides a contest, but good pressure from Ezard. Puts the Mount spike off his kick. They shovel it back. Got free now through Murrell. Horsley and Knight fighting it out with their Mounts opponents over the far side near the old scoreboard, the kindergarten pocket. Wind's picking up again, so he's blowing the water bottle off the bit of litter blowing across the ground. John Knight's rubbish. I've got to do a shout out to Russie Knight if she's listening. I believe she is. Hello, Russie. Most of the play today, I can tell, is just going to be over that far side. Todd Bryant shovels one over his head, but straight to a Mount spike. Hadley tries to pickpocket him. scrappy there in the middle. Number 6 is Van Ruswick. Favours Benny Wakeman.
No, that's someone else.
Carl Thies. Well, good tackle there by the Mounts bloke. It's holding the ball against Colbo. Cooper Hamilton gave that one away. Still wearing the white boots after the Colonel suggested that they were a bit showy. Chris Horsley gets it out to his mate Ezard, but too far ahead of him. Mounts wheel it out the back, straight into a bunch of players.
There's a big black cloud just going around to our south.
It looks like it's missed us. Colbo goes forward along the outer wing. Hugh Hamilton underneath it, can't mark. Throw in number. The boundaries over that side of the ground are going to get a bit worn out. The clock says 15 minutes gone, but I reckon it was going for about nearly 10 minutes. Yep.
I think she went out, Hugh. Yeah. He was parked there next to the pavilion. And I reckon your mum was with her.
Mick Batista, the runner today. He's been the runner for the last 2 or 3 weeks. Sort of a hamstring injury that they're treating very, very carefully. He's had a couple this year and last year. Going to be an important player for us coming in the finals. And there's the siren. Colbo 5-2-32, Mounts 1-2-8. Welcome back, everyone. We're just a couple of minutes into the game. I've just been talking to a few of our sponsors, Matty Van Run from the Shiraz Republic, Nifty Nev Wilson, who's here with the Brian Duke Corporation. Of course, Neville's also a member of the 1999 seconds flag, coached by his brother Darryl. A controversial selection at the time. He asked me to say that. Todd Bryant gets it out of the ruck from Hadley. Finds Ganane. Weaves through traffic. Hooks it up. Got Tom Hill. No, number 9. Snags it out in front from Mounts. Mounts have it now from about 60 out. The ball sits up. The wind might have swung around a little bit. Goes out of bounds. Probably about 35 metres out from goal. So the Shiraz Republic, resplendent in a grey tracksuit pants and a fleecy top, heading back.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they are.
Good little spot out there for anyone looking to have either a delicious red wine or an array of different beers. They do a great job out there. Oh, that's got a number 16 for Mounts, Nick Edwards. Billy hit the post, took it very casually. Okay, Colbo now haven't scored in this quarter. They're 5-2-32. Mounts 2 goals 10-22. That doesn't seem right either. Hey Frank, is that score right for Mounts? Yeah. Storm and Norman up in the in the booth today in place of doesn't seem to have any idea how to run the clock. Benny Southam shovels it out to Nat Nixon near the centre. Matty Reardon playing well today, overruns it. A couple of Mounts blokes there. Big fella there in the bike shorts. 24, that's Tate Griffin, I think. Billy Marnie. Under pressure there, Mounts, from the Colbo players. It's Marnie again. Drops it, but has enough time. Charlie Trotman. He's one of their bigger recruits this year. Held the ball a long time. Finds Waitman. Too far out to score. Sammy Bowers, uncharacteristically in the back line. Who's that? Cooper Hamilton's there. Out in the full. 55 out near the tennis courts. Looks like Waitman. A good mark there, boy. Oh, that had to be a mark. Hadley goes backwards, finds Bryant again. Unlucky not to get that mark before. Goes for the boundary, right up against the Reed stock feeds. What have we got here? Fancy meatballs. It's the Truffles Catering today. They do a magnificent job there at Truffles. There they go. The meatball's gone everywhere. Mance got it right in the centre of the ground. Handballing wide into a. Oh, Hazard went in hard. Number one went in with the shins. They could have gone the other way, technically. Lockie Sauce finds Hugh Hamilton. Reardon couldn't take the mark. Colbo players flow down there. Willie Morrow, got Benny Southern. Will, but he breaks free there. Been pinged for holding the ball. A very spicy meatball, the one I had. There's four or five on the ground. Oh, Colbo's had a shot at goal. No, he's gone. That wind's picking up once again. It's sort of more of a southwesterly now. Going to make it pretty hard to kick a goal from that kindergarten pocket. Dylan Villani there doing the stats. He's a birthday boy today, 31. Doesn't look a day over about 20. Todd Clark with the big rise. Mounts come out with it. Big fella. I can't see that from here, but no, not out in the full. Dale Young. Matt McAvoy in this. Yeah. Saw his brother earlier today. Sam Vale in the centre now. Goes wide. Benny Southern's out there. Got a bit of a paddock. Handballs tonight. Looking for a goal. Sort of shanks a kick a bit. That's 1 point. Colbo's first score of the quarter. I believe that would be 5-3-33 to 2-3-15. From the kick out. No, I got a bottle of red though. I've got some at home, Kano. You got a young bloke in the box? Charlie. It is a very gingery wine sort of day, I tell you. The wind chill factor is immense. At least we're not in Broadford. I was talking to a bloke earlier, he had to go down to Kyneton today to watch some footy. That wouldn't have been very exciting either. Chris Horsley has a chance now. Todd Clark can't pick it up. Good tackle from Reardon. Be a ball up surely, yep. Free kick to Mounts. I didn't quite see what that was for. Spirally kick. Going wide around the far boundary. 90% of the play's over there. Tyler McNamara. Little Dubsy, little Monkey Brown. Kick holds up in the wind, and a good mark. Looks like Todd Bryant. No, Cooper Hamilton, sorry. The white boots. Oh, there's a goal. Nat Nixon, number 40. The scoreboard's been corrected. So that'll be Colbo 6-4-40 to Mounts 2-3-15. McMurtry comes off. His brother Jawballs was dropped today, I think for disciplinary reasons. They've got the circle over the ground, right over close to the edge of the square. Frank's cricket pitches are a bit chopped up. Good tap out to Todd Bryant from Hadley. Sam Vale gets the big hoik. Hugh Hamilton couldn't mark. Butters it up. Handballs it back straight to a man's bloke. Free kick. Free kick for Mounts, I believe. Yep. Finds Zeb Murrell. Big Zebber. Looks like we've got Dutchy. He got the resultant free kick. Goes long. Nice kick into the half forward. It'll go out of bounds again. Right in front of the Bendigo windows. His old Dutchy's old workforce. Of course, is Chris Pinninger's operation. Julian Bull got the sunglasses on the ground, getting out of the t-shirt, too cold. Tay Griffin with a big fresh airy. Stephen Toohey in there. Reardon. Mounts get it out. There's a free kick to Colbo. Matty Reardon will take it. It's going to be hard to kick it from there right up against the boundary. He might try and centre it, I reckon. He's in pretty good goal-kicking touch, though. He'd be our leading goal kicker this year. Has it, wings its way. Looks good, actually. He's made a mockery of it. That'll be his third goal. Colbo opening up a handy little lead now. 7-4-46. Mounts 2-3-15. Ball up. Reardon in the ruck now after kicking that goal. Todd Bryant, he loves this wet weather. He was held by the arm but no free. Umpires have been pretty good today, I reckon. Reardon up against number 54. He's a wild looking unit. Daniel Whiting. Fried Whiting. Here's Dutchy now. He turns, goes backwards, does a little chip kick, suits Sam Bowers. Does pretty well there. Sam plays on quickly. Oh, off the chest of Stephen Toohey. That Nixon, kicks it into the man on the mark, but hurries it over. It'll be a ball in. Good pressure from Mounts. That was a big thumping noise off Stephen Toohey's chest. Yeah, a bit cold too, Bumper. A bit bloody cold too.
They haven't looked after you, have
No, it stuck me right in the teeth of the breeze. Mounts going around the outside. Out in the full. Who's going to take it? Lost the ball temporarily. Chris Horsley's jumping the fence now, number 22. Sends it long. Big punch from the Mounts player. There's Nat Nixon. Quick handball back to Ben Southam. Back to a pack of players. Hugh Hamilton in there. Someone screws it out of the pack. I think it's a point, yes. 7-5-47. Colbo. Mounts 2-3-15. Mounts have to go back and get the ball themselves. We really need to put a net up the back there. Anyway, big galloping bloke. Oh, she says the wind's got that. Nathan Lyon would. Oh no, that's a swinger. Peter Siddle would have been happy with that. Suits number 14 for Mounts. Billy Marnie, he's been not a bad player. Number 4, Marchese. Number 18 for Mounts. Cody Green. First player outside for a long time. Oh, the ball swings around. Cooper Hamilton underneath it. Arches the back. Handballs it over the top. It's going to suit Mounts perhaps. And half time too, I think, today. Cousin Steph Ryan. Parliament. And with Steph. Mark Cheesy again for Mounts. He's about 60 out. The ball's been swinging wildly every time it goes into that forward line for Mounts. Probably does that again. Oh, I think Price is away there against Waitman. Sort of fell into his back. He's going to kick it into the. Chris Horsley guarding, running, swings. It's a magnificent kick. Oh, just maybe short. The big fella with all the half a bale of hay behind his his head. Whiting. Good work there from finds out I'm on the run. It's out. Look like they might have a few seconds. Amounts. Spoken to anyone around about that. Wants Cooper Hamilton. That wild kick across the centre. Todd Clark. Good to have him back. Leads up. Credit. Play there.
Indeed. Game on here, Chris.
They've had a
Yes, similar to the last time we played Mounts at Mounts.
Yeah, that was a great game.
Where's Mounts on the ladder?
There's one behind us.
Right.
We're in third, there in fourth.
Right. Beautiful kick, that one.
That was pricey.
And that is
That is Stephen.
Stephen.
Stephen kicked a little cheapie there before.
He did get a little cheapie in the goal square. He does that a bit, Stephen.
Yeah, cheapskate.
Anyway, see how he goes with this one. I'd have to aim for the left goal post, Chris. He's aimed for the right. Nah, it's beautiful. Goal.
That was magnificent.
I'll just...
Who's leading the votes in the amongst the union so far, Chris?
Well, it'd have to be Nick Reid,
Reid, leading vote getter so far.
just for showing up.
Like childlike hands.
We're going to throw him in the channel later. He loves it in there.
I suspect Damien Ellis might be heading towards the 3 vote too, is he?
Well, yes. I'm going to make it my mission.
Excellent. He hasn't been kicked out of a Colbinabbin function for going mad for some time, Damien. It's about due.
Oh, well overdue. Right, back to the game. Centre circle's been shifted to the channel wing. It's a great tap down by the Mance dude. Kicks forward. Shiraz Republic will probably mop this up, I'd say. Ooh, tackle to the ground, hands out. Well worked. Colbo will clear. Tom Hill, tit, hands off. Playing pretty well. Benny Southam, probably win the best and fairest. Another good delivery. Bevo, good hands. Todd Bryant fumbled slightly, but they're back. Back to Bryant. And Mounts looking to take it through for a behind. Crikey, it is cold up here, Chris. It's actually way too cold. Anyway, Mounts switch play to the gun club, which is no more functional. Plays on, probably shouldn't have. Squeezes a handball out, looking to bring into the guts, hammer foot. Couldn't take the mark, that player. Colbo looking to bang it in through Sam Vale, hands out wide to no one. And that dude gives it to another dude. That dude brings it inboard. Not a bad kick, but we'll go to Colbinabbin through Shiraz Republic. See you there tomorrow, mate. Lovely chip out to Tom Hill on the wing. Very good with the ball usually, but it's gone inboard. Mounts grab it half back for Colbo. Handball out to the channel wing. It's chipped it over the top of this dude, number 1. He just said, catch me if you can. And then he's hit Colbo on the tit. Gizmo, the people's beard, dropped it at half forward, and that was a bit silly. But I love him. You're right there, Chris. Nick Nate will bring it in. One of the best tennis players in the GV. Chip. The People's Beard took this one. Half forward, Colbo looking to clear. Ooh, the Gizmo.
It's a couple of rough bits of play there from young Christopher, the People's Beard. Pricey right on the goal line, can't mark.
That's out of boundary.
Of course, Kristen, we've had an upgrade in Damien's little snack department.
Oh, right. What do you got there?
Caramel popcorn, Champions
hell.
IGA. We don't need the best will do.
I don't have sweets with beer.
I do.
Sorry. But
Magnificent.
thanks. How do you do sweet? It's like fucking having a... I didn't swear then either. It's like having toothpaste before eating an orange, Chris.
Yeah.
Sauceless on the left. Not a bad effort to clear. Nat Nick ruffled on the boundary line.
Oh, fine.
Chips inboard. Pretty much gone. And that was a throw, but anyway, we'll let it go. Well, Chris, it's been great up here, but it's freezing and I'm going to go back to the reunion tent.
That's half time. Thank you, Christian. I think,
worries.
we might have a bit of a break, and when cousin Steph arrives, there'll be an interview.
Yes. Okay. I didn't know you were up for yourself.
Okay, it's me now. I've just got to replace the battery on the camera, so hold on, about 10 seconds. It's a scoreboard. Now I've got to flip back to the mic source so I can monitor. That mic's okay, it's enough for me. Back to the marks.
I want these slab.
Well, that's true.
No light. Alright, that's green. Right, we'll put this in your... Have you got a pocket?
I don't have a pocket, but I can
hold it. Cross the clip.
That's alright. I can hold it.
That's your microphone. No, so your microphone is your lapel.
Oh, right, you just talk.
And that one's green. I think yours isn't, I'm sorry. The sun's not helping much at all. Green.
Okay.
Should be good to go.
Now we're just going to go and stand in front of Damien.
Now, I just want you to get someone on who's on the feed to hear you,
Okay.
which is
Testing.
going to be my wife.
Okay.
Perfect. So this is just for the live stream.
Yeah,
It's not around the ground.
No, for live stream. Yeah.
That makes me feel less nervous.
Yeah. And then Damien, he's the one who's doing.
Oh, that's the socks that we need. Yes.
Does that-
that
is that-
goes on Marianne's. Hello. Are you watching YouTube? Can you hear Marianne? and-
Hi, Jackie. Hi, Jackie.
Hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear us? Hi, Jackie. How are you?
Hello.
Where are those children? Jackie, can she hear us? Hi, Damien.
Can you hear voice and what?
Yeah, we're doing that.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I'll just. Oh, yes, perfect. Yes, you
Perfect.
can hear.
Okay. Where will we stand, Damien? Where will we stand? Over here?
For that one as well.
No.
Okay, step over here.
That's really expensive.
So who was MJ?
Yeah, they've lost it.
My father.
It was your father.
Yeah.
No,
So he was president for. He was 53 and he had cancer of the esophagus about 1992. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. So he worked on the had the farming, of course, and the superphosphating. Probably
You've
was
got a green
chemical
light.
induced.
Now, if you need to mute it, just press once and it's on red. So,
And I've got nothing to hold.
yeah, yours is on there.
Yeah.
And I'll just check your box. Yeah. Yep, you're on green as well.
And just talk. No,
Yeah, so
just
I'll go back up.
and give me the thing, and then I'll start.
You say something, I'll give you
Okay.
thumbs up.
And about 5-7 minutes.
Good pub.
How long? 5 or 7 minutes?
However long you want to go.
Okay.
Just wait for me.
And never say that to a politician.
No.
And see the slab.
He's in the back of the trailer, Pam.
Yeah. You tell him not to worry about commentating for the second half.
Oh, okay.
Cutting in and out.
Okay.
He'll probably enjoy himself with these places.
Okay, sure. Okay. This is my first chance to be a journalist.
This is exciting.
Oh, another career change.
Another string to bow. So there's Daryl, Bomber.
So it goes Glenn.
Who's the youngest though? Who did I
Glenn,
just say hello to?
That was Raymond.
Raymond.
Glenn,
That's right.
Bomber, Raymond, then Daryl. And then
Yeah.
Louise, baby Louise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all look almost the same though.
Yeah, they're all gorgeous. Beautiful boys.
So Bomber was my first love. I couldn't marry to the Queen. I was Catholic. He was Anglican. Oh no! That was so big in my day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Great. Okay. Welcome, Stephanie, the Deputy Leader of the Australian National Party. We're very excited to have you here at
I'm
Colbinabbin
excited
today,
to be here.
Stephanie. Colbinabbin's playing Mount Pleasant today. The football is obviously half time here.
Beautiful day.
Yes.
It's actually quite lovely. I thought that after the weather we've been having and the snow that fell in Canberra, it would be a little bit colder, but it's pretty lovely today.
Well, people in Colbinabbin have a clever way of doing things sometimes, so we've turned the weather on for you and we're really excited for you to be here today.
Oh, I'm stoked. We've had a lovely tour of the pub
Yes.
before we got here
Yeah.
and had a look at the Silo Art Project, which is pretty exciting.
Yes?
And the crowd here is just massive today.
It's a great energy, isn't it, Stephanie? You've got 112 people in the village of Colbinabbin, probably the greater area maybe 300 thereabouts for a big remote area. And then when you see the people here, I know when you arrived you couldn't even get a car park. And if we look around the ground, there's the ground's full with people and cars, isn't it?
I think it just shows how connected people are to this community in particular. And I've found that of all the communities across the area that I represent, I think people are more connected to Colbinabbin than anywhere else.
Yeah.
People go away They might have lives elsewhere, but they always seem to come home, which is a really amazing thing.
So from your point of view, being a politician, what do you think is it about Colbinabbin that resonates with you? What do you observe about it?
It's community, totally, I think. I think there's an amazing spirit of cooperation here that doesn't always exist in other places. People just, from my experience talking to people, they care so much and they invest so much. And there's just that traditional aspect of the town where people understand that, so they invest in it. And I think the town is so much stronger for it, and that's why you get literally probably 4 times the population of the district to turn up.
And you would have observed in your time in Parliament that there has been a rural decline for, well, not just some time, many decades now, but there seems to be at the moment it's a bit more trendy to be going back to the country.
It's totally trendy.
Is it a tree change, or is it a what do you think it is? What is it?
Well, I think our life is just, it's so much better. I mean, we're relaxed, we don't have to battle traffic to get anywhere. And technology is changing the way people do their jobs as well, which is really amazing. We're about to get run over.
Yeah, that's a football team, by the way. So I know, I think from my experience, I live in Melbourne, but I think a lot of people in Melbourne too, everyone's a bit sick of the urban dormitory living too, maybe. They're not connected, they go home at night, they don't see anyone, so...
Yeah, and you live right, on top of people, but you often don't know your neighbour, and I think I found when I was 18, it was stifling, but when you get to, your late 20s or 30s, I think you crave it. You crave the support that comes from having family and having community around you and having people around you.
And what would you see would be the key priorities, not only for Colbinabbin, but for all sort of small communities at the moment?
Well, I think continuing this kind of revitalisation that we're seeing in a lot of small communities is really important, and making sure that small communities are getting the funding as well, not just the bigger communities, is incredibly important. And, you look at what small communities can do with just a small amount of funding, like what's happening with the Silo Art Project here. I think small communities really know how to get amazing bang for their buck, again, because they've got all of these people who are pulling it together.
Yeah. And is there anything else that's happening on the, nationally, or, we've had all the drought in Queensland and New South Wales. Fortunately, we're very lucky at the moment with some rain in this region, but you must be very concerned about where rural Australia is heading in those remote areas too.
Yeah, well, I think particularly because the crunch for us has really been with fodder, because so much of it has gone north, and that's happening again. We've had I think a pretty good season in lots of parts of northern Victoria, but the dairy industry is still in a world of pain. And I think, in the last couple of years that was really exacerbated by a lack of fodder as well, because so much of it was being brought up by New South Wales and Queensland. So even though our conditions have certainly improved in the last couple of months, I think there's that lingering concern about how the drought in New South Wales and Queensland continues to impact on us as well.
So before we get kicked off for the football game, no one's giving us the wind up. But I think it would be good to have, you're a great ambassador and a great role model for young people, Stephanie. You've gone into politics at an early age, and you deputy leader of the National Party at the age of 33. It's no secret what your age is. The other thing that we've noticed, especially with Colbinabbin, with all the younger people returning and the younger families, what message can you give to young people? What a difference can they make to not only their lives but to their communities?
I think I wouldn't give a message to the young people in this district, because I think they're already doing it, to be honest. I find the level of engagement here to be absolutely inspiring. You only have to look at what happened with the pool a couple of years ago, where a lot of probably my generation around the community really said to council, actually, no, you're not going to do that. This is valuable to us and we want to keep it. I don't think council knew what hit them when that happened.
That was a great achievement.
I think there is already such a sense of community engagement in this community.
Yeah.
and I just encourage people to keep going with it because
Yeah.
it makes the region a much stronger place.
Well, thank you, Stephanie. We're really pleased that you took the time to come and visit us today.
Thank you.
I know there's lots of people who want to speak to you and see you. Like, we've got the corporate tent, everything happening in Colbinabbin. So thank you, everyone, and we hope you've enjoyed it. And we better get off the game before we get suspended. Oh, they were waiting for us, were they? I suppose they were.
Oh, shit.
No, how do we get? Oh, we just swore. Did that go on the air?
Were they waiting for us to get off the ground?
No.
No.
Okay. Slab's going to enjoy himself at the reunion tent. So we're just going to go with environmental sound. Maybe some mumbles off me. There's a lot of blokes he probably hasn't caught up with for a while. And it'd be cruel if we're commentating a game and we can catch up with him. And I hope you caught the interview with Steph Ryan. I've got to get my coat back on, I'm cold. Well, I'm glad there's no video review of this, Luke. Drink. sorry. Looks like it's going to rain. But they just had to cover stuff up. So even if it does rain now, we will continue. Right, back to it, sorry. I can't allow water to hit any of this equipment. It's blowing up pretty nasty. Here it comes, I've got to move it back. Okay, I'm going to pause sorry for my language, but it's really cold. Oops. Camera. have tuned in. Should be a big crowd at Colbinabbin. I'm just going to move the camera around. Now, I've told Slab he didn't have to commentate for the last half because it was right on the edge of the range of the microphones and they kept cutting in and out. And I'll just show you. There's the nines reunion going on. So there's the 99 reserves. There's just lots of teams having a reunion there. And there's Chris. I think he seems to be enjoying himself far more than sitting on that trailer. I think that sounds reasonable that he catches up all those people. Enjoys the food. And maybe you can put some music on. Enjoy your day because of a timekeeper's box. I've managed to stash most of the stuff there. Live stream here. Boom it with my harness covering it. So the power's right. Doesn't matter what just caught it. We don't have to stop. That's it from me. And is a fairly large margin to Colbo, and they will be kicking to the northern end of the ground and give you an idea of how strong the wind is from the south. It is blowing to the point where I can't take the video of this camera. Direction here at the moment is south. Yeah, it's gotten really cold, so we'll just make it to the end of the game. Yeah, good, Dev. Yeah, a little bit cool up here today. There's a buffer around here. I would have been blown off. Take the cover off and just see what the count was. I'm just going to go and get another battery. Cold weather just destroys it. Now, you're going to lose signal for about 10 seconds. Okay, bear with me. Ugh. Okay. Just checking the stream's working. Okay. That's the final score. Now I'll just give you one last shot of that reunion. And you ran up with that non-stop. So, a few people there. And look like they're enjoying themselves. So that's the end of our live stream. Thanks for watching. Should be one last game for the season. That'll be next week against North Bendigo. But I'll only be streaming when recording the seniors there. I'll be doing the twos and the 17s, so I've got work commitments. Thank you.